Some camera rumors come and go without much attention, but the Nikon Z9 II is clearly not one of them. It has managed to stay in constant discussion across photography forums, filmmaking circles, and professional communities for months, even years, without any official confirmation from Nikon. The Nikon Z9 II has effectively become a reference point for what the next generation of flagship mirrorless cameras might look like. And the longer it stays unannounced, the more expectations continue to build around it. The reason this rumor carries so much weight starts with the camera it is expected to follow. The original Nikon Z9 was a major milestone for Nikon in the mirrorless era. It wasn't designed as a cautious first step, it was a full commitment to high-end mirrorless performance. With a stacked CMOS sensor and no mechanical shutter, it pushed Nikon into a new category of speed and responsiveness. At the time of release, it immediately positioned itself among the most capable professional cameras on the market. What made the Z9 stand out was not just its specifications, but how well it performed in real-world conditions. Sports photographers relied on its continuous shooting speed and dependable autofocus tracking. Wildlife shooters appreciated its ability to handle unpredictable motion. Filmmakers used its high-resolution video capabilities, including internal 8K recording, as part of serious production workflows. It became known as a camera that simply worked under pressure, without hesitation or compromise. Because of that strong foundation, the Nikon Z9 II is now under intense scrutiny from professionals and enthusiasts alike. The expectation is no longer about minor improvements. Instead, people are looking for a meaningful evolution, something that justifies a new generation while preserving the reliability that defined the original Z9. One of the most commonly discussed upgrades is the sensor. Early rumors suggest that Nikon may introduce a new stacked CMOS design in the Nikon Z9 II, potentially increasing resolution beyond the current 45.7 megapixels. Some speculation places it close to the 50 MP range. While that might seem like a moderate jump, in professional imaging, even small increases in resolution can have a noticeable impact on workflow. Higher resolution would give photographers more flexibility when cropping images, especially in fast-paced environments like sports and wildlife photography where composition often happens after the shot. It would also benefit studio and commercial work, where fine detail reproduction is critical. For video creators, a higher resolution sensor could allow cleaner oversampled footage, improving sharpness and overall image quality. However, increasing resolution in a flagship speed-focused camera is never straightforward. More pixels mean more data to process, higher bandwidth demands, and greater heat generation. Maintaining the Z9's signature speed while improving resolution would require significant advances in sensor architecture and processing efficiency. This is one of the key engineering challenges that makes the Nikon Z9 II such an interesting topic of speculation. Another major area of discussion is global shutter technology. As the industry moves forward, eliminating rolling shutter artifacts has become a major goal for high-end imaging systems. A global shutter captures the entire image at once rather than scanning line by line, which removes distortion in fast motion. If the Nikon Z9 II were to include a global shutter sensor, it would represent a significant leap forward. Fast action scenes would appear cleaner, camera panning would produce more natural results, and LED lighting environments would become far easier to manage without flicker issues. For sports, wildlife, and video production, this would be a major advantage. That said, global shutter technology is not without compromises. Traditionally, it has been associated with reduced dynamic range and weaker low-light performance compared to stacked sensor designs. If Nikon is working on this technology for the Nikon Z9 II, it would need to solve these limitations to maintain the image quality expectations of a flagship camera. Autofocus is another critical area where expectations are extremely high. The original Z9 already introduced one of Nikon's most advanced autofocus systems, featuring strong subject detection and reliable 3D tracking performance. It performs well across a wide range of professional scenarios, but competition in this space continues to intensify. For the Nikon Z9 II, rumors suggest a next-generation autofocus system driven by improved AI and machine learning processing. The goal would be more accurate subject recognition, faster tracking response, and better handling of complex or unpredictable motion. This could mean improved performance in crowded scenes, better isolation of subjects, and fewer focus errors in high-speed situations. For professionals, these improvements are not just technical upgrades, they directly impact usability and success rate in the field. Video capabilities are also expected to play a central role in the Nikon Z9 II's identity. The original Z9 already pushed into professional video territory with 8K recording, internal RAW options, and strong codec support. The successor is expected to expand on this foundation with higher frame rates, improved oversampling, and potentially more efficient recording formats. However, increasing video performance introduces additional challenges in thermal management. High-resolution video generates significant heat, especially during long recording sessions. The Nikon Z9 already set a strong standard for reliability under sustained use, and the Z9 II will be expected to maintain or exceed that level without overheating or performance throttling. Beyond individual features, the Nikon Z9 II must also define its place within Nikon's evolving lineup. When the Z9 launched, it was clearly positioned as the top-tier flagship. But now Nikon's ecosystem includes the Z8, which delivers similar performance in a smaller body, along with other models targeting different types of users. In this context, the Nikon Z9 II cannot simply be a modest upgrade. It must offer clear advantages that cannot be found elsewhere in the lineup. Whether that comes from sensor innovation, autofocus intelligence, video improvements, or a combination of multiple advancements, it needs to reinforce what makes a flagship camera truly flagship. Whether it introduces groundbreaking sensor technology, global shutter capabilities, next-generation autofocus, or refined video workflows, the Nikon Z9 II already holds a unique position in the industry, not as a product you can buy today, but as a vision of where professional photography and filmmaking might be heading next.